Yes, we are at Lord's for this important encounter. To the winner goes the spoils of a semi-final place in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2026. Tower Bridge and Charlie Dean, and of course Peters in St. Lucia, representative of Hayley Matthews' journey across the Caribbean islands. It is a warm day, it's West Indian-like, and West Indies taking on England here in the bright sunshine. The coin fell in favour of the West Indies earlier, and they chose to bowl first. And it is a Group B encounter. Warm conditions here at this historic venue, Lord's in London. Beyond the boundaries.
No thoughts brought us here to this region. But through it all, we have risen above. Through our flannel nights, flashing their willow and leather.
Group B action here at Lord's in this ICC Women's T20 World Cup first game ever.
During this tournament, which is absolutely what you need as you build to the back end of the group stages. Hayley Matthews has led her side really well. Different players have stepped up at different times. They're up against her side that have been purring nicely. Every single player in the squad of the England side has performed in the last month. And that is what they're up against. A home side with a home crowd.
On target straight away, and she's down in her follow through. But she's up in. First runs, first boundary of the contest to Amy Jones.
They're not getting a rhythm right, Chanel Henry. First couple of balls here at Lord.
Yeah, definitely too short in length with these couple of deliveries. Usually she'll pitch the ball up onto a good length and swing it.
With that shape away, it can be quite tricky for the batter because
again, so definite problems for Chanel Henry. Taken safely, that's where Chanel Henry pitches the ball up and gets a little bit of swing. Happy Fletcher taking the catch.
And what she did.
Couldn't think of a better day. The great Sir Curtly Ambrose leading the troops, the fans are supported. It's a drag down. Poor delivery, uncharacteristically from Hayley Matthews.
Another big opportunity for Sophia Dunkley.
Nice, deliberately across the stumps to hit it behind square because the two deep fielders are in front of square.
And she will do that.
Dinesh Karthik and Isha about the slope and bowling from ends. And personally, having played Test cricket and international cricket here, sometimes I wonder if it's overcooked. Set for that length. She's back to that length that was punished in the first over.
I agree with you, Bish. I believe.
It's been very interesting in terms of the fields that they've set. For Danny White-Hodge, they had both the nicely done so far. West Indies have conceded 5 boundaries so far. 4 have. There we go. She got one on length around the fourth stump, and the next one in.
One other thing I'd add. Just short, another boundary. So thin to dry, just a push. And it looks as though that's some good work. We'll have to see it again on the missed out the first time, but not on the second occasion.
I just heard Isha Guha speak.
Finger goes up, and Ashwini Monasar strikes. Little chat about maybe a river float, but a couple of wickets have gone down. I do like Ashwini Monasar. Just encountered her a couple of times playing domestically in the Caribbean. I like the fact she's got some character, and lots of stars to watch in this Group B encounter. To the winner goes the spoils of a place in the semi.
That one nipped back.
Still a good line. And that's the simplicity that I found about bowling here. Don't overcomplicate it.
A few footballers in this West Indies team, which is Zara Clark. Another short one gets dispatched. That's where the West Indies have strayed, and that is where they...
Short again from the West Indies. Their seamers in particular have hit hard, but straight to the sweeper. Keep an eye on the fielding. Edge this time. Slightly more up the hill in that direction.
And acclimatised to these conditions.
That's the length at Lord's, that's length most places don't leave there. Even that, slightly harder to hit down the ground. You don't want to be predictable and full all.
It almost feels actually that and actually I was surprised today that Zayda James didn't come back into the...
Yeah, that beehive, he showed what we call a beehive, line and length where it hit the stumps. It's just there, perfect. We have seen in the tournament under pressure, clutch, that pretty much. Over again. That's how she plays. They may have to debate whether they can get a fielder out on that offside. It's a hard sweep, just for a single. It's been a classic with what. It's nicely timed and placed. Just a single. Other
tip for tat. Carlos is
pulled hard. Too short again from the West Indies. Fletcher's first delivery has been dispatched.
Alice Capsey in the past has really
We don't have any footage. Crossed her stumps again in the air. Will it carry?
keeps coming at you, and it almost picks up pace as it gets towards you. So they've been good in the field, but also tactically as well. Yeah, picked up her first couple of wickets in the tournament.
Could be again. No, they just settle for one. That's why these boundaries are good, because on a hot day like this,
there's good memories, really good fun. England on the hunt again at home. They've done well so. Lovely strike, but there is a field set for that shot. She is so good in that area, Wyatt Hodge, and that brings
Blackstone.
Gets right across. You can see what she was trying to do. No backward square. A riskier game against the leg spinner, though. Again, going across the line.
As well, what sort of score? Starts to feel too much for the West Indies. Oh, let's say more sixes.
Well, it wasn't quite there, but then she went into out, one bounce into the rope. Wyatt Hodge moves to 49. Well, she started this tournament with a bang. Shot. Very good. Alice Capsey. More runs. It's quick across the turf.
Side.
Well, she struck it nicely, but she struck it straight to a fielder. The first time going down the ground with the spin in the air. Chinno Henry with the catch, and Capsey is gone. Bringing all her experience at number 5, with plenty of overs to go. Very good against spin nose.
Big boundary.
Off the mark. Plenty of batting to come. The waist. Again, a loose delivery, gets the treatment. Heather Knight getting into her work nicely.
Well, we're asking the question. We're wanting to push near that 200 mark. Runs on offer today. There would have been no laughing then.
Well, that's a good pickup. There's no one out there. 1-2 bounces. Yeah, UNICEF doesn't quite get the timing on this. And it's missed the fielder. It's gone for 4. The West Indies would have felt in the game there.
Let's just look at the phases here. 71 in that last block. England looking good.
Boundary number 19 in the innings. Trouble, gone. She will run totally out of gas and totally out of ground, Danny Wyatt Hodge. I thought she was struggling at the beginning of the over. Planted a piece in with 100 in that first game, a half century. That's why Heather Knight is so high.